So, hi guys. So, I'm gonna be talking about two paintings. I'm gonna be comparing and contrasting two paintings. One from the Impressionism, and the second one would be from the contemporary art. Let's get to it. So, these are the two paintings I'm gonna be talking about, right? The one on the left side is from Mary Cassatt from 1880. Is the one from the Impressionism, and the one from the right side is from Huang Hongkang. He made this painting this year, and that's the painting from the contemporary art. The Mary Cassatt painting, the title of the Mary Cassatt painting is Self-Portrait, and the title of the Huang Hongkang portrait is a smoking pink. So we're going to be talking about both paintings roles first. So here, the one from the Impressionism, Cassatt, it's a self-portrait because it's a painting of a person in which the face and the expression is predominant, as you guys can see. And this painting is made of watercolor on ivory. Ooh. This is the one from the contemporary art, and here what Cam did with it all is basically the same. And we can see he did a self-portrait due to the fact that the painting is the painting of a person in which the face and his expression is predominant as well. But in this painting, Cassatt made it with oil in canvas. So now we're gonna pass to category and style of both paintings. So category go first. Cassatt did fine art here because we can see that Cassatt, using her creativity, made a statement about society and life in the painting. The style is an abstract style, a little bit. Cassatt does attempt to represent a clear visual of reality, but she uses a bit of colors and form to not achieve that goal. You know. Here, Cam category fine art as well, because Cam uses imagination to make a statement of society as the one from Cassatt. Style, naturalistic style, different from the one from Cassatt. This one is naturalistic style due to the fact that Cam, he represents a clear representation, a visual representation of reality in the painting. Now we're gonna pass to layouts of both paintings. A little bit different, right? So here, the layout is a 3/4 view or 2/3, because the representation of the half length, as you guys can see, this portrait is a half length portrait, right? Because we can see the head, and we can see basically half of the body, so it's a half length portrait. So the representation of the half length posed about halfway between front and profile view, right? And also, as we can see, it's from the left to the right. On the contrary here, Cam layout, Cam did the head a 3/4 view due to the fact that we can see about halfway between front and the profile view of the head. And on the other hand, the neck, the shoulder, and the hand are made with a straight on view, right? As you guys can tell, this is a head and shoulder portrait. So from the head is a quarter view. It's a how can I say? It's a 3/4 view profile, but the rest of the body he did something different. He made it a straight on view. The rest of the body. So composition. With the composition here, cassette did something a little bit different. There is unity in the painting. All the parts feel as they belong together. There is balance. Nothing feels out of space. There is no movement and no rhythm. We can see contrast, the differences between the dark colors in the dress and the light colors in the background. Our eyes are focused on the focal point of the painting, Catette's body. Also, there is proportion in size and scale, as we can see. Here, in Kant's painting, nothing feels out of space too, so there is unity. It's balanced because it's not heavier in one side too. There is no movement and no rhythm as the one from Cassette. The painting is focused because the viewer's eyes rest on the face of the painting. There is no contrast. There is a pattern of colors in the face. So you see, you guys can see here in the middle of the eyes, here too, down there, down here, right here, close to the nose, and in the hand, the neck, the shirt's neck. So there is a pattern of colors. It's not regular, it's irregular pattern of colors, I can say. So there's a pattern of colors, as I said before, in the face, and all things fit together. So there is proportion in the painting. Expression. We're gonna start with the one from Cassette. On the painting, we have Cassette wearing a big hat. Her face expression looks not too serious. She doesn't look smiley, she doesn't look serious, but I think in between, we can see she has blue eyes from far. Cassette has tight lips. She looks proud of herself on the portrait. Her face is beautiful. She has a bandana on her neck, a shirt under the dress, and she has a full dress. So right here in this corner, that's what we can see, that she's wearing a white shirt under this dress, this beautiful dress that she's wearing here. So on the other hand, in the smoking pink, the person in the painting doesn't have a face expression. He's just smoking a cigarette. I don't know. I think he's thinking, because people when they smoke cigarette, I think he's just thinking about things. There is no expression in his face. They're smoking that cigarette. He's wearing reading glasses. This one's right here. He's wearing reading glasses. And his eyebrows are too far up from the eyes. The nose is too far down from the eyes. He has a mustache quite close to the mouth. On his right hand, he's wearing a watch in which we can't tell the time. And also, he's smoking a cigarette using the same right hand. So, as we can see here, Cassette used thick lines to create the shape of her portrait, right? And also the colors she used to give the portrait form are made with a thick brush. The stroke don't follow a particular pattern in the background and on the half-length layout surface, right? Like as we can see, there is no pattern in the broad stroke, right? We don't know if it was going left to right making the painting or down to bottom. It's just there is no pattern in the strokes. It's irregular. You know what I'm saying? It's just all like down here we can see she just made a zigzag there. You know, maybe she was making zigzag in places and straight line places, zigzag in places. We see lines that they go from down to bottom, other lines that they go from left to right. So there is no pattern there actually that she followed. You know, on the other hand here, Cam used a combination of thick and thin lines to create the shape of the body in the portrait. The head as well as the neck are made with thin lines. So thin we can basically see the lines. And the head as well as the neck, yeah, I remember I said it before. He created form in the head by playing with the and the rest of the body is made with thick lines. Yes, skip that part. The rest of the body is made with thick lines, and he created form in the head by playing with the shape of the hand. You know, making the right hair visible. There is the rest of the body form is made of color too. Cause if we didn't see no colors, then we would have said like there is no form. But with the colors, it creates form on the body of the portrait. With the with the right hand too. So this is the two things that they make the form there. The right hand, because we can see, even though it's a straight view of the right hand, but with the right hand we can tell that there is form in the body with the color that he put in the body too. So here I think we're gonna be talking about the colors now. Cassette used a square color scheme to paint the portrait because we have red on the lips, on the face surface, a little bit of red too on the face surface, violet blue on the bottom of the dress, and on the left side of the chair, yellow orange on the background, on the big hat she's wearing, and on the bandana she has on her neck, violet blue on the left side of her chair, and green on the dress she's wearing that was made with a mixture of colors, right? You guys can tell right here, like it makes like a greenish color here. I think the mixture of color that they make here is like it's blue, blue, gray, and violet to create that kind of greenish color that we see out here, right? And here, Cam did something different with his color. He didn't Cam didn't follow any of the color schemes, and he just played with the colors using dark colors as well as light colors. We have pink in the background, red on the top of the right eye, and in between the left eye and the left ear, yellow orange under the right eye and on the shirt neck, light pink in between the eyes, left side of the face and on the fingers, and also light gray on the shirt. So it's just a mixture of colors. He was just playing with the colors there, just playing around with them, not following no rules. And yeah, that's it for today. I just compare and contrast the two paintings, the one from Cassette and this one right here from Cam. This was from the contemporary art, and the one from Cassette is from the Impressionism.